Hi, it's been a little while. This is take 3, folks. It's been a little while since our last video update, so we thought we'd tell you a little bit about what's been going on in that time.
It feels like ages since we've done a video update.
It probably is.
Yeah.
Probably is.
So we've been very busy. I think actually we were doing so many updates of one, and you were doing so much work on the website and on updating everything. And there was all the press stuff, remember all that crazy stuff, that there wasn't time to do the important things, which was to get the house ready for sale. Yeah. So that's why we stopped doing
every time
updates.
another newspaper got in touch, Sharon's like, "Oh no!"
I know. I was like, we don't have time. So anyway, we decided to move house the last week of January this year, and at that point we thought, oh, how long would it take us to get ready? Because we knew the size of the decluttering task, particularly. That was the biggest thing. And we thought maybe 12 months, and we've done it in 6, because it became clear sort of a few months in that it was going to be possible to do it. But even then, have you had disbelief that we were going to get there?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I've had loads of disbelief.
Some people that we know have decided to move, and then like the next month they're moved.
You know who you are.
Things don't happen that quickly in our lives.
No.
So this 6 months may sound like a long time, but it's actually really short.
Yeah, and a lot's happened. A lot has happened. Lots of work has been done and so on. And we've had a new roof, for one thing. That's the most expensive thing that's happened. But it needed doing when we moved here 14 years ago. So we
get round to things eventually.
But should we just say a bit about the decluttering?
Yeah.
So we're not hoarders, despite how this might sound. But I think there was like a paralysis that came through sleep deprivation, intensity of emotional circumstances, crises, Morgan going through major surgery in 2014. And I feel like I had a handle on things clutter-wise up to about 2010. And then they got chicken pox when they were little. And then every space in this house and every outbuilding became filled. Not that we were trying to fill it, but what did you say?
We just have a thing, and we'd be like, I don't know what to do with this thing. Just toss it in the loft, and we'll worry about it later.
Yeah.
And then those chickens will come home to roost me.
Yeah. So it's. I mean, it is phenomenal. How many trips to the tip?
Is it 15, 16,
I think
something
we've just
like that?
done number 16 in 2021.
That's just this year alone.
Yeah. And we did one between Christmas and New Year as well. So that's and we've done loads of free cycling, eBay selling, Gumtree.
Yeah, we are trying not to put everything into landfill, let's be clear.
Yeah, and that's actually taken a lot of time. If we all just chucked the whole lot away, that would have been really quickly. But I think we both feel that responsibility to not be wasteful. So trying to rehome a lot of stuff that had lots of life left in it, just we didn't need anymore.
Yeah, you've done great stuff on Free Cycle. That's been really helpful.
Free Cycle's been wonderful, yeah. But also we both sold quite a lot on eBay.
Yep.
So that's all taken time. You know, lots and lots of trips to the post office with parcels. So that's where we are. So
we've had decorating done.
Yes.
The wonderful Richie has painted all the things that we didn't have time to finish.
I had decorating projects. The worst one was we had the hall, stairs and landing plastered in 2014, and then James became very ill. He ended up in A&E. He was very ill, and I got partway through the decorating and never finished it. And so there was bare plaster from 2014.
It's done now, and we sincerely hope the next owners of this house enjoy it.
Yes.
Don't just repaint everything.
It's getting so smart. I'm like, why do I want to leave? And yes, it's for me. It's getting emotional because I know everyone handles things differently, but I am already kind of grieving really the loss, because it is going to be a wrench leaving here. It's been a wonderful place to live.
Yeah. If there was an option to just buy next door, which isn't an option, but the other half of our semi, lovely Ted lives there, and we would not want to see him gone anyway. But if there was an option, and if we could afford it to buy the other half of our semi, then we would definitely stay here. It's just a great location in Chester, and we hope the next owners of this house appreciate it as much as we have. Like the Countess of Chester Country Park's across the road, the canals behind.
Yeah.
There's the old Mollington golf course which you can walk round. It's just really green.
Cycle networks.
Absolutely,
that you can walk as well as cycle.
But you're just a mile from the city centre.
It's amazing.
The one thing that I would change, if I possibly could, is
what would you change for?
better broadband.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to better broadband. That's suboptimal. Fiber's coming in, but it's going to take a while. Hopefully sometime next year.
We took James out for a walk today, and we saw swans. It was just a bonus because we get all kinds of birds around here, but we don't normally see swans. So that was nice.
Well, and again, I hope the next owners of this house enjoy seeing buzzards and birds of prey.
But the buzzard that's been by itself this is taking too long now. But the buzzard that's been by itself since April has got a new mate. Oh,
these are things
happy.
that have brought us joy, and I know in the goodness of God, the next place that we live in, there will be joy there too. But as Sharon says, this is going to be a hard place to
look out the window
sure.
and see a buzzard in a tree regularly. It's it just likes to sit at the top of a tree across the road.
That's fab.
It is wonderful. We've loved living here, haven't we?
So one of the last things that's fallen into place last week is that a good friend of ours, a lovely fellow, Mark, has agreed to be our solicitor for this little caper. Thank you very much, Mark. Looking forward to working with you again. And then the estate agents are in week on Tuesday.
Week on Monday. Yeah.
Photos, and then we go to markets. And if you're looking for a lovely 3-bed semi,
with an amazing garden.
In the best place to be in Chester.
It is the best place. You've got all the convenience of the city, but you feel like you're in the countryside.
Yeah.
Then
get in touch. You will love this house, I guarantee it.
We're biased, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah. There we are.
Anyway, time to move to the next season. Hope that you will stay with us on this journey. Thank you very much for your love and support. That is extremely helpful. We appreciate you a lot. Good night. Oh, it's night now. I don't know when you'll be watching this. And God bless. Bye for now.
Bye.